For hundreds of years, we've been told that our mother is a bloodthirsty demon, and anyone communing with her is communing with Satan. But what happens when we step beyond the veil of deception and reveal the truth behind the suppression of the divine feminine? The Richard Dawkins Foundation published a claim that Easter comes from the Annunaki Ishtar. However, this dissolves under scrutiny. The fact is that Easter is the celebration of the spring equinox, when the days officially become longer than the nights. In 325 CE, the Council of Nicaea established that Easter was to be held on the first Sunday after the first full moon, on or after the spring equinox. The equinox is a celebration of renewed life, love, and harmony with planet Earth. But where do bunnies and eggs come into play?
Some would have you believe the Sumerian goddess Ishtar is represented by the rabbit, although her animal spirits are clearly the owl and the lion as pictured here. To add to this misinformation, some claim that the egg symbolism is derived from her arrival in a quote-unquote egg-shaped UFO, despite the fact that, once again, there isn't a shred of evidence to support this.
The fact of the matter is that Easter doesn't actually derive from Ishtar, but rather a Germanic goddess by the name of Ostara, or, properly pronounced, Easter. The time of her celebration is Easter Monap, which literally translates to the month of Easter, and known in English as the month of April. Many believe this is where the word estrogen is derived from.
It is said that menstrual blood, also called starfire, contained a healing and magical property. Because of this, women would leave offerings of small bowls of starfire on Ostara's altar. In other words, offer a sacred blood sacrifice.
Recently, modern science has caught up with this idea and discovered that menstrual blood contains stem cells with healing properties equivalent to their embryonic counterparts. Ostara's altar is also decorated with colored eggs, oftentimes red, to symbolize starfire.
It is also said that one can write their intentions on the eggs, such as health, happiness, fertility, and love, and deliver it to Mother Earth by burying it in the ground. This is called the Ritual of Ostara.
However, one of the methods of confusion by the powers that be is the reversal of all things good into evil. For example, the swastika, a sacred symbol of life, prosperity, and unity with the divine, has been turned around into a symbol of tyranny, oppression, and death, thanks to the Nazis. Likewise, the celebration of life and renewal has also been reversed, as it is now marked by the torture and execution of Jesus Christ, arguably the most perfect being to have ever walked the earth. Therefore, when the world is in a state of renewal, we're told not to celebrate life, but rather focus on the murder of innocents and dwell in the feelings of guilt and sadness associated with it.
We see the same in the winter, which marks the time when Mother Earth completes the cycle of birth and death. However, in a similar reversal, we are told it's a season to be jolly and celebrate the birth of the Savior, although it's a time to be meditative and somber. This keeps us completely out of sync with the natural energies of Mother Earth.
And there is no love greater than the love of a mother. That is why mothers have been reported to channel superhuman strength and abilities to save and protect their babies. But again, in the same reversal, the mother goddesses have been turned into demons, and stories of child sacrifices have been ascribed to them, despite the fact that there is no historical record of such.
Until the conception of modern-day religion, sex and lovemaking was seen as a beautiful gift from our Creator, deeply seated in spirituality, rather than something to be ashamed of.
The temple of many goddesses were served by temple priestesses, who would perform tantric sex with visitors as a way to commune with the divine goddess energies. In yet another reversal, these sacred women became known as temple prostitutes, and the act of sexual healing and tantric energy was deemed evil and likened to modern-day prostitution. Once again, the sacred practice of virgin blood sacrifice was also reversed. Whereas a virgin blood sacrifice was the offering of starfire from a virgin, the reversal of this practice became the ritualistic murder and bloodletting of a male virgin. Or in the case of Christianity, the blood sacrifice of God's only begotten Son. This is also why modern-day religion would have you believe that Jesus Christ was an unwed virgin, and all references to his wife, Mary Magdalene, were excluded by the Council of Nicaea.
For hundreds of years, we were told that Magdalene was a whore, which is the opposite of the divine feminine energy that she represented. She was also the counterpart to the divine masculine, represented by Jesus Christ.
Now ask yourself, why has the church and the powers that be systematically aimed to confuse, distort, and demonize the sacred feminine energy? We're even meant to believe that women are the root of all evil and responsible for the fall of mankind. However, without a balance of the sacred masculine and sacred feminine, how are we to achieve wholeness and completion? And most importantly, how are we to achieve balance?
Ecclesiastes 3 tells us, there is a time to be born and a time to die, a time to plant and a time to uproot, a time to tear down and a time to build, a time to mourn and a time to dance. So why are we told when it's time to celebrate life that we're actually supposed to celebrate death? And furthermore, why have we been told that our mother is a bloodthirsty demon, a whore, and the mother of all harlots?
We'll answer these questions and more in upcoming chapters of the Divine Feminine Rising. Be sure to subscribe to our channel now for the latest updates.
In the meantime, remember this: the spring equinox is nothing to be afraid of. It's a time for love, life, and prosperity. It's never been a time to mourn or a time to celebrate death and torture. But all in all, it's a time to honor our mother.
Call her what you'd like: Mother Earth, Ostara, Gaia, Isis, Ishtar, Ninhursag, or any other name. But know this: our mother loves us with an unbreakable and unconditional love like no other. So regardless of your faith or belief system, take a moment to honor our mother.
Thanks for watching, and please share this video with someone who needs to hear the message.
And don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe for more insights from Beyond the Veil.